Yo, welcome back. And look at me. Wow, I forgot that I had this gear. I'm looking good now. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more invincible with what I'm currently equipped with. But let's not get in over our heads. We're not invincible, really. I have a really good question. What were we doing this episode? Were we... Ooh, did we have something special in mind? I feel like there was something I was going to do, and I can't remember what that is. So there was something I was going to do this episode, and the great news is I'm kind of ready for it. And the even better news is that right as I was finishing off the last episode, I actually got really lucky. Right as I was ending off the episode. Let me show you. Do you remember last episode we made this pretty decent mob farm? I'd say pretty decent because, you know, we're professionals and we make decent stuff, right? My goal was just to get enough iron so that we could... Ooh, hello, juicy. What I actually came down here to show you was this. Look at that. 9 iron ingots. Which means we can take this iron and we can make a... I think this is right. Cauldron. And even with this cauldron, we still have 2 bits of iron left. Now, I think there might be something I'm missing for this one. It's possible that this won't work the way I want it to work, but I'm not going to know unless I try, right? So let's take this cauldron over to where we have our lava source, and let's see if we can get some lava out of this. Let's see if we get any lava from this at all. We'll come back later on this episode. We left off with me cutting down this forest behind me, and I have since cut down a second forest and mined a whole bunch of cobblestone, but also over here I've started to create this kind of downward slope that I was going to go for, and that goes all the way around to, well, it goes just over halfway basically, just past here. And so now I need to make my way back around this way, but I think it's been long enough now that we can go and check whether or not we have more lava, and I really hope that we do. But we don't. Okay. It's okay. I'm not disappointed. No, I'm not disappointed. Okay. There's how do I get more lava? How do I make the lava I have more? I am a little bit confused. I really thought that was going to work, but let's take that. I'm just going to set up something small up here. Maybe I don't have the cauldron underneath the block of lava or the source block of lava, and maybe that's what I need to do. So let's just set up something small up the top here just to make sure that that's not the case. Here we go. Lava's in. I'll give this, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Just see if we start getting any lava at all in our cauldron. Right, I'm going to give this some time. Maybe a couple Minecraft days. I'm going to keep collecting some resources. Maybe I'll go and kill some mobs. And then let's check if this works. I keep doing things without really thinking that I'm doing them, if you get me. I just removed the entire cobblestone generator so that I could continue the skirting around the side, but I completely forgot to film anything about it until right now. Here I am telling you that I've removed the cobblestone generator. I think at this point, it's actually been a couple of Minecraft days. I think at this point, it's been a couple of Minecraft days. So let's go and have a look, see what we've got. Hopefully we have something, and we don't. Okay. Well, there's the problem. The lava's hitting the side. Yeah, okay. It is as I had feared. I do need dripstone for it. I kind of knew this going into it, that I would need dripstone, but part of me was just hoping that I didn't need dripstone. So how do I get dripstone? Okay, I've checked. I know how to get it. Apparently, you can get dripstone from stonemasons, and then they can create the. You can get dripstone from stonemasons, or dripstone blocks from stonemasons, and then those can generate the dripstone or something like that. So in other words, I need villagers. Anyway, with this new knowledge, I'm going to go and slay some more mobs. I also need to make sure all of this is lit up because this is spawnable. Okay, so on villagers, I have managed to get one stuck in a boat down here, which is fantastic. I just need to kind of figure out where I'm going to put them and how I'm going to get them there. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. I changed this up a little bit. You'll probably see that it kind of looks like a giant mess at the moment. I tried rigging up some real simple redstone. It ended up taking me way longer than I thought, and honestly, I could have just done it manually. But I have a little trapdoor in here now, so you can see that I can empty this chamber, or I can stop mobs from coming in when I get a mob that I want. I can hear a witch in here at the moment, or 2 witches in here at the moment. And I do need a witch, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to get one of those out of there. I'm just going to find a platform or something, maybe just under here, because there's already no light down there, so it's not going to kill them. But I'm probably going to have to wait till nighttime to actually do the moving. I'm just going to get a platform ready for now. And I think I'm just going to move this guy with the water streams. I think it's probably the simplest way. He's already in a boat, so I should just be able to place... I should just be able to place some water down. Have them careful. And have them follow the stream, I think. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that should be okay. I suffocated him. This is all I have left. He's gone. I put water down and he got out of the boat. And then when I took the water away, he got back in the boat. And then he started suffocating in this piece of cobblestone. I'm gonna have to start that again. It was a mission just to get that one out, so that's really disappointing, but it is what it is. This took me a little while, but I do finally have a couple of villagers down here ready to be converted into normal villagers. And if you have a quick listen, we've also got a witch just behind this wall. So hopefully we can get something started with this. I do need some golden apples and I don't have any yet. However, I do have a lot, and I mean a lot of gold equipment lying around the place. So I think, if I'm correct, I think that I can actually smelt that down and get gold nuggets. And I really only need 2 golden apples, so I think, okay, even if I don't quite have enough here, it shouldn't take me too much longer to farm enough for it. If memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure that I need golden ingots. I could be wrong, and I hope that I am, because getting golden ingots is actually going to be quite costly. Anyway, let's have a look at what we can get. I finished cooking all the gold armor. We got 41 bits of gold nugget in total, and I am pretty positive that I actually do need, yeah, golden ingots for this. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. That's fine. I think I need 8 of these in the apple. I have 4. Right, I'm gonna clear out my inventory and continue killing mobs for a little while longer, I guess. I've been here for quite some time now, and I really haven't been collecting all that much gold. So I think that my best bet is actually just to go and create a small preliminary gold farm. Nothing extravagant, but something that will just give me some gold kind of quicker. Small platform maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we are back in the nether, and these guys are a little bit too close to me for my liking, so catch up. And I don't want you to go away as well. Don't want to go through the portal. Goodbye. Okay, cool. Right, first thing I have to do is make sure that this platform is not spawnable. Oh no. I've broken the magic portal. I updated the block. It's gone. It's fine. It's fine that it's gone. Don't even worry about it. I think I might make the platform just because this is kind of, I don't even know. I think I might make it here. Oh. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll just make it here. I'll make it out this way. That way, if I want to at any point, I can go out that way, not a problem. I just decide that I want to make something over there. Not really sure how I'm going to get that glowstone or if I even really need it. So I'm just going to forget that it exists for a while. Right, do need to make sure that this is safe for me to walk on. So we are 2 down. And I do want to leave a little bit of space around here. Once we've got a little platform going, they're going to spawn. And I want to be able to come back here and have a little chamber where I can kill them easily. You know, if anything is going to kill me, it's going to be making this gold farm. I don't know what it is about me and gold farms, but my kill chambers always seem to be not quite as good as they should be. And I always seem to just, you know, die. But this is hardcore. So I'm really going to do my best to make sure that that does not happen in this. So let's build that platform. Okay, I have made a gold farm. This really is not the prettiest. I was going to record before, just as I was about to start it, and then I completely forgot. Because I could well have died from this. I think I did manage to kind of get all of the little places that they could possibly have gotten through covered up, although this does look a little bit sketchy. However, seems to be working fine. This is definitely working a lot better than I was expecting it to. I was a little bit worried because usually when I make these I accidentally create like a small gap or something that things can get through. This isn't perfect, but I think this should be pretty sufficient for what I need, especially because I've probably already got enough gold for the couple of golden arrows that I need to kill those villagers. Once I've got 2 villagers killed, I can just infinitely make more with feeding them carrots. It really isn't that much of an issue. And of course we can start getting iron from iron golems once we get our villagers set up too. 22 gold ingots, we only need 8 each golden apple, and we also have a few extra bits of gold somewhere. I'm not sure where I put them, but this should do nicely. Let's go make some golden apples and let's go get some villagers. Cool, 2 golden apples made, and if that last process was dangerous, this next part of the process is probably going to be worse. The first thing I need to do is get both of these villagers nicely tucked inside that room. Without dying preferably. Thanks, buddy. And then we can open up a little hole and we're kind of going to be the bait for the witch. We want the witch to throw a bunch of potions through. And this might be a good time to make a shield since I'm not even too sure that these can properly protect you. How do I make a shield? I don't think their shields can actually properly protect you from these, but if we can get some protection at least from maybe even these guys, then I think we'll be pretty good. I've made this mistake a few times before. It's always good to separate out your mobs into different boats before you start curing them, because if you try and kill them both in the same boat, one of them is going to kill faster than the other one, and it will probably die from the one that's still a zombie. So maybe I will do this one at a time instead of all together. Let's just hope that the witch hits them both, but if it doesn't, it's probably not too much of an issue. This is going to be really annoying. This is going to be a little bit of a long process. Let's just do a quick time lapse on this one, eh? So disaster struck. What's going on? I got murdered by a witch, which isn't really cool. I'm not sure why this isn't loading. Give me a second. Okay. I just reloaded the world, and this is what is going on. I can't switch. I can't switch to anything else. The platforms are all gone. Like, I can see all the torches. Half the world has disappeared. Unfortunately, I am no more than a ghostly shell of my once former self, which is super unfortunate, because, well, what do I do? What do I do now? I'm gonna try and reload this world one more time and just see if we can get everything back. Okay, I have completely reset the game and everything, and this world is not coming back. I don't know what's happened, what's bugged out. This probably isn't normal. Maybe it's just because I'm in spectator mode and for some reason it's not working. Let me see if I can bring my character back, just so I can show you what happened. Okay, here we go. I managed to get it back. I had to set it up as a LAN game and then allowed cheats. And I'm not in spectator mode now, but I'm in creative mode. Let's go and have a look at where I died. Here is all my stuff. That is the witch, and I died just around here. Oh, it was so unfortunate because it was honestly the dumbest mistake I could have made. Here's what happened. I went around the corner. Here was the witch. I stood back here so that the witch could throw the poison potion and not hurt themselves. This means that they're less likely to use health potions and they're more likely to throw a different kind of potion. So I was poisoned. I walked up to get within 3 blocks of it. It threw a potion of hurting. And then I went, okay, I've only got 5 hearts left. I could probably take 1 more, but then I need to go. And I got to 4.5 hearts because of the poison. And decided, nope, this is it, I've got to go. So I ran and I hid behind this wall, which is what I've been doing basically this whole time. And there was about 33 or something seconds left on the poison potion. And of course, there's no point in healing when you have poison on because it just wastes your food. And I had already been at this for about 2 hours and hadn't really got anywhere with it. It had gone 1 potion that I wanted once, and that was it. Here I am, the poison had run out, and I was just curious. Could I see the witch if I jumped over this wall? I'm on half a heart, and I said, let's give it a go. And I jumped up, the witch saw me for that 0.2 of a second that I was over the wall for. Threw a potion of hurting, and I died. Just like that. Just like that. I died. So, that's where we are now. I never managed to heal any of my villagers, unfortunately. And the witch was the one that brought me down. That's unfortunate. But we can't end this off without a bit of revenge. All's well that ends well. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I didn't expect it to end where it did. Maybe I will try something again in the future. Maybe do a little bit better next time. I hope you enjoyed watching. It's a bit of a sad way to go. I suppose it's kind of the expected thing in a hardcore world, isn't it? You just kind of don't know when that's going to happen. But if you play long enough, eventually it will happen. I'm going to make some new episodes of something else. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I hope I see you there. And of course, thank you very much for watching. See ya.